We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from.
And Jenny wants to know what you make of this. Curious if anybody can save a friendship after you've taken things to the next level, but want to go down a couple of stairs. I recently admitted a crush to a friend, and we'd each been drinking, and this resulted in a makeout session, and then a few days later, we slept together. A few days after that, we realized we're probably better as friends, and thought everything would be fine, but it's really awkward now. I'm not the one making it awkward. It's all him. Is there a way to just brush this under the rug and go back to what we were? And that is Jenny that wants to know that. What do you make for Jenny, Amy K?
I think you have to give it time. Give it some time. Maybe don't hang out as much as you used to. Like, you guys aren't going to go back to what you were right away. If you can get back. I had a friend who she kind of did this with her best guy friend, and they thought, we've been best friends since we were young kids. Maybe we're supposed to date. And they tried it for a few days, and she said it was so awkward. It was like trying to kiss her brother. And so she said they tried to go back to friends. And I remember it was in high school and it was so awkward and it honestly ruined their friendship.
Yeah, I think that it's a common conversation where there's that, you know what? And the great thing is we're such good friends that this can never go poorly. And everything, you know what? If we don't like it either, it will be just fine. It'll be just the way that it always was. I mean, that's always going to be there, but maybe time can heal that, and just, you kind of cool off for a little bit and then just gradually spend more time together, and that's further in the past. Maybe it's not weird anymore. But the first thing that popped in my head, like, were you both in agreement that was weird and not what you should be doing, or is he being strange because he actually really enjoyed it? And you're the one that was like, oh, never mind.
Let's take a step back and just be friends, and he still wants to take things forward. Yeah, maybe have that conversation, but then give it time. Don't hang out so much.
So, good guy friend, they tried some stuff, they did hook up. It sounds like the hookup itself was sober, which is unfortunate because booze would have been an easy scapegoat in that thing.
It's not comfort in numbers, but people are giving you comfort. Someone said, been there, hooked up with one of my best guy friends in college after a night out. We acted so weird afterwards, both of us. And finally, I was like, are we really going to throw away our friendship because we saw each other naked? We laughed about it, and that kind of broke the tension. We went back to being friends, but it did take a while. And someone else said, my best guy friend and I hooked up twice. The first time, we both said it was a mistake. Apparently, we forgot because it happened a few months later again.
Whoops.
We're still friends now, but there was definitely an awkward period. I think you just have to give it time and have a talk about it. We set some boundaries, like it can't happen again.
And do you think they can fix this friendship? Can she fix this after hooking up and he's being weird? Or?
This similar situation happened to me about a year and a half ago. My friend and I also thought that we could take things to the next level and, be in a relationship, and it totally didn't work out. My advice to you is just to be completely open and honest and talk about things, because it's weird going from friendship to relationship so fast. You have to really talk about how it's going to change the relationship and what it could mean to your friendship. We didn't have this discussion, and it kind of blew up in our faces. And now, unfortunately, we're no longer friends, but I feel like we could have changed that had we been a little more open and honest with each other.
Okay, so maybe they could have had just like a little bit more conversation going in. I hear what you're saying. I think it sometimes doesn't matter how much conversation you have, because it wasn't the lack of conversation that messed things up, right? It's that they tried this, they did those things together, and just one or both wasn't feeling it, and now it's weird, right?
Someone said, I was this guy once, hooked up with one of my friends afterward. I had absolutely no idea what the rules are. Do you text like normal? Is it weird now? Do I ask her to hang out? Is that weird? He's probably just acting weird because he's overthinking every single thing. And someone said he might have caught feelings. That's honestly my first thought. They were friends, hooked up. Now he's acting weird. Either he's awkward and regrets it and doesn't know what to do, or he doesn't want to go back to being friends.
That's kind of where my head was, too. Are we sure we both were disappointed with that experience? And we're like, who initiated the conversation? It's like, maybe we should just stay friends. Do you feel it was a mutual conversation, or did you start that, JD? And then all of a sudden he was like, oh, yeah, no, I thought that, too.
Someone said she just needs to talk to him. She needs to stop trying to fix the awkwardness by herself. If she's acting normal and he's distant or weird, she just needs to ask him and say, I feel like things have been weird since we hooked up. I really value our friendship, and I want to know where your head's at and make him actually say it.
Hello.
For the girl that, kind of ruined her friendship with this guy by sleeping with him, I mean, a guy's always going to say yes, and it's always going to get weird if it doesn't work out. So it's really not a shock. I don't know what she was thinking. So let me tell you, once you've seen people in those positions, you can no longer just watch a movie with them and not think about that. So
my only thought is maybe time, right? You hang out maybe with like your mutual friends, your group for a while, and then eventually you kind of pair off alone again. And the longer period of time that's separated in there, especially if like one or both of you like sees or does things with other people, time could fix this.
Someone else said maybe he's embarrassed. Everyone's assuming he likes her, but maybe he woke up and thought, well, that just ruined everything. If she wants the friendship back, reassure him that she doesn't hate him, she doesn't regret being his friend, and just want things to go back to normal. And someone else said, and I think it's a terrible idea, I think she should invite him to do something they used to do as friends. Don't say we need to talk. Just say, hey, you want to grab dinner and watch a game or something like that? Give him a chance to see that she isn't making it weird. I think if you do that, there has to be a group setting. Not just you two, because that looks like a date.
Oh, wait, we're doing this again. Shows up in a trench coat and nothing else.